Alright, hey guys, how's it going? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the late night stream. Hope you guys are having fun, doing good. So, yes, I'm going to be on here for a little while tonight. And we'll see what's going on. Welcome to the weekend, I guess. And, so I made some snacks tonight. These are mac and cheese bites and some pretzels. And yeah, we're gonna see how those go, and then yeah, maybe have something else a little bit later. I don't know. But anyways, hope you guys are enjoying your weekend and made it through the week. It was a rough week for me, but I'm making it through. And then yeah, the weekend is gonna be interesting on the weekend. Still haven't figured out what to do about Sunday. I'll figure something out. I don't know. Trying to narrow it down. I don't really celebrate all that much anyway, so I don't know that I'm gonna be having any wild, parties or anything. I'm not even gonna make a cake. I'm making brownies instead. So I don't know. And you haven't seen. I got some reviews coming up tomorrow, so you will see those. Actually, I'm gonna have two. I added another one in, just as kind of like a bonus. And then what else? I don't know. We'll find out. Find out what goes on. Anyway, hope you I gave you food, baby. Oh. Well, go. Come on. Wait and see if anybody comes in. You guys happy now? Got their food. They were being annoying, and they wanted their food, but they don't always eat it when I put it down there. So hopefully that'll be straightened out now. You guys are happy? You guys got your food? Good. All right, Brittle. anyways, having a little bit of pretzels tonight. Nothing major. I think I'm saving it for the weekend. And if you guys just saw, I put up the bucked up, one of my bucked up videos. Couldn't remember what it was the other night, but it's a bucked up energy drink. They got a couple other ones, kind of comparable to like Bang, Rain, Rays, all the other ones, Monster. Now, see, I still haven't done the Red Bull, so I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I remember Red Bull was pretty harsh, so maybe if I run out of energy drinks, but I don't see that happening. There's so many different ones. Some of them are like odd flavors, and then they come up with them, then they like discontinue them, or they come up with another flavor, doesn't do well. Some of them just have really bad ingredients in them. They try to pass them off. So, yeah, we'll see. And then what else? You guys, oh no, you should be happy. And got all the other, I tried a bunch of other new reviews. Like I said, if you guys caught my lunchtime live, I went to A&W, KFC, had a little bit of lunch there, and I actually did a lunch stream. I hadn't done a lunch stream in a long time, so I was just going and doing that for you guys to, you know, during the day. Everybody else is like, "What are you doing during the day?" Well, I don't know. I was waiting to see if I could find some of the other things, but apparently they didn't have it at that particular location because it was a combo, I guess, A&W and KFC. But you know, it is, you know, they don't always have everything there. I remember one time I went there and I wanted to get, they were advertising some kind of sliders for A&W, and I asked the lady, I said, "Do you guys have these sliders?" And they said, "No, we're not really a full A&W restaurant, so we don't get everything that's on their menu." Well, you know, it's okay. But it's good because they have KFC, there you get the chicken sandwiches and the chicken, and then they got A&W, you get the root beer and the hot dogs and the onion rings and cheese curds, all that kind of fun stuff. Well, it's a combination of the two. Although the prices are starting to get high for a combo, it's like $10, $12. So it depends on what you get. And they had the mama burger and the papa burger and the I don't think they had a baby burger, or maybe it was the junior. I don't even know. I really didn't go to A&W all that much when I was little. I do remember they had one where you can go inside, and that's where I got this glass. You kind of see it. This is like faded. It's 90 years. So they had it where when you would go in there and you get you get the root beer in an actual glass, and I think you paid a couple bucks and you got to keep the glass. Still do that, but yeah, they don't let you do it on the inside anymore. Mostly drive through or pick up. So it's a little different, but it's kind of cool. And they're always coming out with new things. My birthday is actually tomorrow, Sunday, so that will be the actual birthday ball. One more nay. So when I go live tomorrow night, I'll actually probably go after midnight or shortly before, and then it will go into. So it will officially be tomorrow, the 14th. So that will be the official day. And like I said, I don't know. I don't really have anything planned. No big plans or no celebrations. I'm probably going to do one of the birthday Mountain Dews, maybe some other stuff. I don't know. It depends on how it goes. Hey, Derek. Yeah. It will actually be tomorrow. So at this point anyway. And so I've just been kind of recovering from this week. It's been a rough week. I'm telling you, man. Lots of stuff. I had to do a whole lot of driving, man. It's like crazy amount of driving. Next week won't be as bad. I've only got to do 4 days. So they're giving me a break midweek. And then the week after that's only 2 days because that's going to be around Thanksgiving. So that will be good. I don't have to go through Thanksgiving. Okay, so I'm going to do, I got this one. It's a mac and cheese bite. And I got some Frank's Red Hot. Buffalo mac and cheese. Oh, thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. That's not bad. Hi, Jake. Not bad. I got these at, where'd I go? Walmart. And they were like $1. They're the snapped. I got the other ones, mozzarella sticks. I'll have those another night. But these are actually not too bad. The mac and cheese bites, you only get a couple, but not bad. Yeah. I didn't really have any big thing I had a big lunch, so I didn't really do much. And those sriracha cheese curds were a little bit spicy, I have to admit. So, and what do I got? I've got a couple things coming up over the weekend too. Thank you, appreciate that. Always good to get the other people aware of the stream that's out there. Because sometimes the alerts don't go out. I don't know why. Some people say they get them. Some people say they don't. Some people get the alert after I go. I don't know. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. I'm not real big for celebrations, so like I said, I'm probably not even going to have a cake. I'm going to make brownies. And that's really about it. I don't know. Nothing major. And you guys leave? Okay. They're done now. They were wanting their food earlier. Hey, Dan, how's it going? How you doing tonight, everybody? Welcome in. Come on in. Have a seat. Pull up a chair. Take your shoes off. Said a while. But if you, he Dromar. Oh, okay, cool. But if you don't have clean socks, keep your shoes on. Okay. Purple Maria. But yeah, I thought I'd get a little bit into the holiday season. I know it's way early, but and I got the I got something else for later when it gets more towards Thanksgiving. I got my turkey hat. So I have that. I'm still waiting on one hat. I don't know if it's ever going to get here. Stuck in China on the boat. I got some other Christmas hats too. A Santa hat, an elf hat, Santa cowboy hat. And then I got candy cane headband or something. I don't know. I got a lot of crazy stuff. And but that'll be more towards Christmas time. Somewhere I have the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer light up nose. Maybe I'll go down to like Dollar Tree and see if they got any cool hats. I've seen all kinds of ones, light bulbs that light up, Christmas trees. Yeah, and one of them's got like his feet down the chimney. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so trying to get some other stuff. I don't know, the pictures. I've been trying to keep a little bit of pictures. I haven't really had anything major. Normally, if I find new items or something funny, I'll post those, but I don't post too much. Not like I used to. Hi, Tazzy. What are we doing? Come here, Taz. I'm back here. Tazzy, why do you do this all the time? Go on your chair. And don't mess with the cord. Oh, okay. Come on now, go. Go. There you go. All right. Up on your chair. Good. He's on the floor. He comes over here, he rubs on my feet, and then he goes on the chair. He's under the table now. So, well, he's gone. This one's okay. This is the new one. I finally found it. This is Mountain Dew Ginger Snapped. It's a new one for Christmas time. It's kind of cool. It's got the little snowmen, punk rockers. They're throwing snowballs at each other. It tastes like gingerbread. It's not like ginger ale. It's kind of sweet, almost like a gingerbread cookie. And it's white. So that's what it is. I found that one at Walmart Market. You might be able to find it at like a gas station in the bottles. I had to buy a 12-pack. Oh, fun. So, yeah, that's the new flavor for Christmas time. I don't know if they're going to do that other one again from like last year, Merry Mashup and Holiday Brew. I don't know if they're bringing those back. Probably not. They didn't do so well. The Merry Mashup was like pomegranate and cranberry. Didn't taste very good. And I think the Holiday Brew was like kind of like that. So I know next year they're going to be having a couple new ones. Mountain Dew Typhoon. And I haven't heard of the other ones. But tomorrow I think I'm going to break open my birthday cake bash or cake smash Mountain Dew. I think I'll have that one tomorrow. And I might even have the Flamin' Hot one. I don't know. Almost waiting to save that. Because those are going for big bucks, man. 30, 40 bucks on Walmart for one can. But then again, you got to pay shipping, so it's a little bit not cheap to ship a can of soda. Because you got to pack it and make sure that, you know, it doesn't leak. But, well. Yeah. One can for Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew because it was such a limited flavor. Not very many people got them. And I've seen them selling for $25 and up on eBay. I don't know, Amazon might have them, but yeah, people are selling them big bucks for one can. Some of them are charging like, for a 6-pack, they're charging like $100, 125, $200, some of them. Because like I said, it was very limited. It sold out in like 20 minutes. and I believe it was only a limit of 2 cases per person, and I sold out. And I haven't heard anything about a re-release. I know they did that with the Cake Smash, but it wasn't all that great. I mean, it was like the live wire with like a little bit of like cinnamon red hots kind of added into it. It wasn't like flaming hot like you're eating the Cheetos. It just had a little bit of a spiciness to it, tingly, but it was very sweet, just like the live wire. Nothing new. There was more hype for it. You know, they hype up all these things. Holidays, you know, everybody's like, oh, that's the thing to get. You got to get that. What was it? Tickle Me Elmo, Cabbage Patch Kids, all that stuff. You know, it's like, that's a the toy to get, and people are paying big bucks because they're sold out in the stores, and people are charging outrageous prices for them because you can't get your hands on them. Remember the movie Jingle All the Way with Arnold and Turbo Man doll. I have to buy my son a Turbo Man. This is the hottest toy with the Rock'em Sock'em jetpack. And the Turbo Man. Got to get the Turbo Man doll. And he went everywhere for it. And got ripped off, and then the people, you know, selling all this stuff. They do that a lot in the holidays too. Gotta watch it. I mean, they say they have it and they really don't, or it doesn't work, or it's not quite legit. You know, sometimes they'll sell you a phone and it's not unlocked. Yeah, I believe me, I don't recommend paying the big inflated prices on certain items, you know, that are the hot items. I mean, people take advantage. They sell it for like way high just because the demand's there. I know it's an easy way to get rich. The people did that with the PS5 when that came out. A lot of people couldn't find it, so and then they were buying them and they were charging like, you know, $1,000 for PS5 just because you couldn't get them, and people were paying it. That's the biggest thing, you know. I understand if you want to put it out there, but the people actually pay the money for it, so I can't see spending that kind of money for that stuff anyways. But you know, it is what it is. Buyer's market, I guess. They do it with the iPhones and the electronics all the time, and they also do it with like purses and designer clothes and all that. You know, one of a kind item, and you know they got a whole truckload of them on the back. This is the last one. Last one in the store. You just bought the last one, and as soon as you leave, they go take another one and put it out there and give the same story to the next guy. It's the last one in the store. I just sold out. You got the last one we had in stock. Until you leave, and then they stock it. Say it to the next guy. I actually saw that happen once. I was at a long time ago. I went to a Star Trek convention, and they had it was some videotapes that they had. This was back VHS tapes. This was back in the 80s, and they said, you know, well, we have these videotapes of the season of this one, not really out on the market, and you know, $25. You can have them $25, and then they're like, okay, and then they take them and they're up. That was my last one. And then the people went, cool, I got it, you know, and then they left, and then I saw the guy reach under the table and put 2 more out. Gave the same story to probably everybody that came by. That's my last 2. So, but it does, you know, sometimes they're not legit, and you got to watch that kind of thing too. Sometimes I'll sell you things with an empty box. No. Just be careful what you're doing, and don't take their word for it. If you're going to buy it, you know, secondhand or whatever, make sure you inspect it, make sure it's actually there, make sure it actually works if you can. Yeah, You got to be careful. So make sure you do your homework and you check it out. And if it doesn't look right, don't buy it. That's my advice anyway. Best advice I could say is, make sure you get what you want and you get what you're paying for, and you don't want to have to end up going to court, Judge Judy or People's Court or something like that over yeah. But a lot of people don't, so just be careful. And yeah, when you can buy it from a legit actual store or actual website, or if you do buy it from Amazon or eBay or something, make sure they got a pretty good rep, not one or two things that they're having. Sometimes it's not a problem, sometimes it is. I've been on eBay since I've been on eBay over 20 years, so, and out of all the stuff I've ever bought from eBay, I've only had one item that I never got. Yeah, that's true. But the one thing I ordered, it was like $1.50. It was I don't even, it was a long time ago. The guy said he shipped it. I never got it. I didn't get a refund. So, but all the other ones I've always had pretty good deal with that. They'll either give me a refund if it never shows up or gets lost. Some of them have actually gotten lost in the mail, and then they give you a refund. There were some that were, whatever. It's okay. And it's not the best flavor. It's just okay. I don't know. Tastes like gingerbread. Yeah, it is what it is. Little sweet, but it's not like sharp like ginger ale. Ginger ale is like kind of bitter and sharp. This one's more sweet. I don't know. I wouldn't be my go-to flavor. There's a lot more Mountain Dew flavors out there. I mean, that they got that I like a little better, but it was interesting to try. Finally tracked it down, so I was able to get that one. And then I had the finally found the chocolate bang, whole lot of chocolata. And I got a bunch of other ones I gotta still try. A few other things too. And I did find these. I showed you guys these the other night. I actually found these same trip to Walmart. These are the Reese's peanut butter brittle mini peanut butter cups. So that might be a little bit better than the potato chip ones. I mean, they were okay. I didn't care for them. I know that's like all the rage. They're like, okay, what could we put in a peanut butter cup? It's like, let's put potato chips. No, let's put pretzels. Let's put popcorn. That's probably next. Rice Krispies. I don't know. They're probably going to come up with that at some point, maybe. Rice Krispies or chocolate swirls, or I don't know. They already did the marshmallow, so I'd like to see caramel. Like I was saying, I think they could do some like a caramel layer in the middle. They could do I don't know. Maybe they could do like a reverse white chocolate one or something like that, or it's peanut butter on the outside, white chocolate in the middle, white chocolate, dark chocolate, a lot of different things, but it's mostly got to be peanut butter, so they got to mix that in there somehow. I don't know. Peanut butter shell with the chocolate middle. I don't think they've done that. I know they've done chocolate with peanut butter, and they were doing the chocolate lovers and the peanut butter lovers. They could do a reverse one. Simple. Just make a peanut butter shell and put the chocolate in the middle. Although, I don't know. Or half and half or something, like a layer. A lot of different things they could do. And believe me, yeah, and right now I'm probably not going to be doing, for the next month or two, I'm probably not going to be doing any ice cream reviews or anything like that. I'm kind of like, ice cream right now is not my favorite thing. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's getting intense because they're getting like real detailed on all these evaluations that I gotta do. I mean, they want details. So it's interesting though. It's very interesting to do all the testing and the tasting and evaluating and stuff. I mean, they're gonna get really detailed information, I guess. I think they're trying to what they're trying to do is they're trying to develop their product and how they write like the descriptions and the flavors and stuff like that, and how they describe things and how they make the flavors, you know, and also different textures of the ice cream, you know, if it's soft or if it's so hard or whatever. So yeah, they're using us as guinea pigs. Detailed. We'll find out. Still got what, 15, about 15 more. So yeah, about another 2 weeks worth, and hopefully that'll get good. Now I almost had another opportunity for another version of it. They were having a preferred tester screening, and you were supposed to go there for evaluation, and then it was going to be over the next couple of months, and we're going to have another thing where it was like your preferred evaluator, and you went there at a certain time and you had like a guaranteed number of them. And I don't know what the pay was, but the problem was when I was going to do that, some of the days were actually the times I've already signed up for, so I couldn't do it. So oh well, maybe next time. But yeah, a lot of the ones that I'm been doing now, I'm actually doubling up on the evaluations. Some of them I've got 2 of them in a day. I got in the morning, I got the panel, and then in the afternoon I've got like an actual test. And it's good because I'm already there, and I don't have to drive there separate. So saves on gas, saves on tolls or whatever. So it's been interesting, but definitely once all this is over, it's gonna be a relief not having to do all that stuff. So hopefully that'll come up soon, and then let's see what else. I haven't seen too much stuff. I'm trying to get ahead a couple of reviews, so you'll see. I don't know. I got to work on the some more of the beef jerky, some more of the Wild Bill soda. I've got all these other energy blends that I gotta try. These powdered drink mixes. I've got a bunch that I ordered from all these different companies. I gotta try those out. Liquid IV, B4, SOS, a whole bunch of different powder samples that you know make your own drinks. Also sent away for the berries and cream, the new Ray's flavor. That's supposed to come in next week. Look at that. And like I said, just keeping an eye out. Yeah, I mean, I still got a couple flavors of Wild Bill's left. Actually, there was a new one, but I wanted to get the new ones from Wild Bill's, but it's kind of expensive because they have 3 new flavors for the holidays. It's apple pie, pumpkin spice, and hot toddy are the flavors of it. 3 different flavors, but you have to buy a 12-pack, and it's like $30 for a 12-pack plus like $10 shipping. So I don't know if I want to invest that much in it for 3 new flavors. They sound cool, but they don't just let you buy, you know, 1 or a 3-pack, which is unfortunate. So I don't know, but it does kind of sound cool. Apple pie, hot toddy, and pumpkin spice. Those sound good. I don't know. I don't know about the pumpkin spice, but I'm kind of interested in the hot toddy and the apple pie soda. Now that could be interesting. See, I never got to try that one, the thrashed apple from Mountain Dew. I didn't get to try that one. They don't have a Kroger around here, so wasn't able to find it. And I don't think I'm gonna get it out here. So amazed that I found the ginger snap one, because I actually looked it up on the Mountain Dew website, the locator. You go to Mountain Dew, and then you could put in your zip code of your area, and then do a product locator, and it'll tell you what stores have specific items. You can narrow it down by like different flavors, and it'll tell you within so many miles who's carrying that particular flavor. And yeah, the regular Walmarts didn't have it, so I had to look at the other one. Sometimes, yeah, they get the neighborhood market gets things that the regular stores don't. Hi, Zig. What you doing? Yeah, just got to keep your eye out. Although they didn't have anything else that I was looking for, not any kind of candies. I was still looking for that what is it? Cinnamon Bun Milky Way. Haven't found that yet. It seems some people have had that. I don't know if they're coming out with a new Kit Kat flavor or not. I haven't heard anything about it, but usually they kind of do. The last one they came out with was a fruity cereal and the apple pie and the birthday cake and the key lime. So they got to come out with something else. They also were doing those duos. I didn't care for the coffee one. I like the mint and chocolate. I like that. I know they start doing things for holiday. I know they're they're supposed to come out with gingerbread KitKats, but I didn't find them yet. But I'm thinking like an actual bar like the other ones. I know that for last year they had a pumpkin pie, and there was some other one too. I'm trying to remember what the other flavor was. I know they did like a red velvet, and then they did a lemon, peppermint, probably. And they'll come out with them eventually. And I haven't really seen Christmas candy yet. I haven't really been looking. They actually do have some Japanese Kit Kats in the US. If you go to like an Asian market, you can find them there. I found a few different ones. Import store, if you've got one. Like got a thing called Cost Plus if you have one of those. Some actual grocery stores that get different items, they can get them imported. I've seen different ones out there. Or like an Indian market, or a small little family market. Sometimes they do get the things imported from Japan or from the UK, different items. Now, stuff that you wouldn't really get here, but and you can actually order the Kit Kats online at Walmart. But they're about $12 a bag, so a little pricey if you buy them. If you buy them in the Walmart one, I actually went to the one Ranch 99. I bought a bag. It was like I think it was like $5 for the bag. It didn't have that many, but and there's also online stores that you could get like exotic sodas and candies from Japan and some other places. You can buy them there. They tend to be a little pricey on there too. Some of them I've seen premium Kit Kats. They're like made with alcohol, and some of them have premium ingredients, and they're like $10 for a box, and they only have like a little couple pieces in it. But that's like, you know, serious Kit Kat people. So that would be cool. I've also seen the one, I saw one that was in an airport, but they actually have these Kit Kat, I think it's called like confectionery kitchen. You can go to them and you can design your own Kit Kat. You can design what flavors you have. You can design a label for it, a name for it, and then they actually make everything up. But I guess they print the label and make the chocolate for you right there, or whatever combo that you have, and then you get a bar. It's kind of expensive, but kind of cool to make your own Kit Kat combo, whatever you'd want in it, I guess. Yeah, you just gotta look. Like I said, it depends. Yeah. But they have, you know, the regular Kit Kats that you find at like the grocery stores. But the exotic flavors, you gotta go to an import store. You gotta go to a specialty website, a candy. I don't know, different ones. But that's for the real serious Kit Kat people. I mean, not everybody's into Kit Kat. Some people don't even like them. They don't like the Kit Kat. They more into the regular, just chocolate bars. I think they don't like the wafer cookie. Reminds me of Twix, though. I mean, that's like a cookie, though. I wish they'd bring back some of the older ones. I don't know if they still have peanut butter Twix. That one's tough to find. I like the peanut butter Twix. Of course, I like peanut butter. That's my favorite, you know, flavor. Peanut butter cups, peanut butter, ice cream, chocolate and peanut butter. Great combo. I don't know about peanut butter and banana. I actually looked it up. They had it at one point. Yeah, chocolate covered Ritz. They got those. I haven't. I think I saw those. That would be interesting. Chocolate covered Ritz crackers. I don't know. But I actually saw a thing that they came out with back in the, I think it was in the 90s. There was actually, they said you can still find them. Some places you can find them. Elvis peanut butter cup. And it was peanut butter, chocolate, and banana peanut butter cup. And it had Elvis's picture on it. Now that might be good. I don't know. Banana cream, peanut butter cream, and then chocolate. That could be good. I like banana. I like chocolate. I like peanut butter. I guess it would be a good combo. Different. Guess you could make your own. Because, you know, you used to have the fried peanut butter banana sandwiches. Oh, yeah, fried. Yeah, mama. Make me a fried peanut butter banana sandwich. And sometimes he put bacon on it, too. That's got to be an odd combo. Bacon, peanut butter, banana. Thank you. Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful audience. Now I'm going to have my fried peanut butter banana sandwich. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. That would be interesting, though. Different combos. They got strange combos. I should do a video, come up with the weirdest combo of like sweet and savory maybe, or weird combo for a fried sandwich, I guess. Cheese, peanut butter, and sardine. That'd be gross. But some people would probably like, you know, come up with weird combos and say they were great. Yeah, Elvis has left the building. Quite a while, but some people won't believe it. They think he's still alive. Personally, I think he died. I don't think he's alive, but some people say he's hiding in Tupelo, Mississippi, working at a muffler shop. And some people say, you know, he's hiding in Mount Rushmore. Some people say he faked his own death and he's somewhere else. You know what? I've done that. It's not bad, really. It depends on the pickle, too. If it's a sweet pickle, it's not too bad. Dill pickle's a little different. Get that contrast of the sour and the sweet. Spicy pickles go well. And you got sweet, spicy. But yeah, just depends on the type of pickle. Dill pickle, spicy pickle, sweet pickles, gherkins. Could even do relish, I guess. Yeah, peanut butter is different. Have it with a lot of stuff. Yeah, sweet. You could have savory. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. And also Marilyn Monroe and who else? All the different people over there right now. Yeah, I can't believe that some people just won't believe the guy died. I mean, come on. Yeah, but they're still citing Elvis sightings. I saw Elvis. He came back to me. Yeah, a little bit crazy that they still cling to the belief that he's alive, or he got abducted by aliens, or I had Elvis's love child. Yeah. What has he been like? What, 70? Maybe. What did he die? 77? I think it was. So we're talking what? 50 years ago at least. Close to. So yeah, the guy's been gone a while, but some people still think that, he's alive, and then they cling to the belief that these people are still around. Well, of course, his music's still around, so he'll live on, but not as many people listen to Elvis anymore. That's the strange thing. He kind of not as well played as he once was. All the 50s and 60s music, it's not as popular as it once was. Now it's all this new the new stuff. I don't even know what you call it. Is it top 40? Is it alternative? Is it hip hop? I don't really know what they classify today's music as. It seems to be the same people, and I don't know any of them. He actually did have he got a badge. He was a licensed secret agent. I think he was. Secret Service. He had a Secret Service badge. So maybe that's why. Yeah, he was officially made a Secret Service agent. I read something about that. But yeah, and today's music, I don't know. Not what I'm used to. I can't get into it. And I don't know half of the people that are out there. They come up with all these new stars and stuff. They're naming meals after them. They're coming up with, the McDonald's meal, the Happy, the what is it now? Burger King's got them. The hottie sandwich at Popeyes. They're just naming them after these celebrities, and I don't even know. I've never heard of them. I don't know their songs. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm a little bit old. I'm out of the loop as far as that stuff goes. So it's a whole new generation and whole new terms and stuff that's popular. I'm just not with it. I guess, like I said, I'm old. I'm getting older by the day, so I don't know. Maybe it's a time for the younger people now. They, they, they could deal with all this crazy stuff out there and all these new terms and stuff like that. I don't know. And well, yeah. They did have a dew shine. Yeah, I did not. The only thing I liked about the hottie chicken sandwich was the sauce, and I mean, uh, what I would say is skip the sandwich and buy a packet of the sauce for 50 cents. Use it on your own. That would be my advice. But some people still, hey, we gotta have the new celebrity people and endorse their chicken sandwich and whatever. I don't know. Why would they do that? Now, I think McDonald's is in a little bit hot water because they came out with the that one meal, and now I think they're going to kind of distance themselves from all that stuff. After all these things happen, can't have a Travis Scott meal anymore. Although that was a limited time anyway. So, and I think they'll start doing this again whenever things like that happen. People just tend to remove any association with these people. If they're in hot water, all of a sudden all the promos from that are going to disappear. Okay, thanks, Paul. Thanks for stopping by. If you're here tomorrow, I'll be on tomorrow as well. So, if you could make it, if not, I understand. I know it's kind of late for some people. So let's see what else. Not a whole lot of news. Not nothing GNU with the GNUs, the Gary GNU show. So, but like I said, I think on Sunday though I'm gonna totally rest up because it's been a long week, and I gotta do some other stuff tomorrow and kind of recover from all this stuff, and then get ready for the next week. And like I said, I've been trying to keep ahead on my reviews, but it's getting tougher to get ahead on them. Although I still had a few items. I think from what I heard that Italian chicken sandwich is supposed to come out nationwide tomorrow. I don't know why they're doing it on Sunday. Someone was saying it's coming out on the 14th. Italian chicken, and then there were some other ones that were coming out too. And then, what I noticed is, this is crazy. They came out with Taco Bell came out with the new grilled cheese burritos, and I guess for the first couple of days it was only two of them. It was the double steak and then the spicy double steak. But now I looked on their menu and they've got all of them: chicken, black bean, ground beef. So you could swap out all the different options if you want. Personally, I'm not in love with the ground beef variety of any of those things. The beef's not really good. And sometimes the chicken's kind of, yeah. But you could try it. They also had the black bean version of it. And then they plain cheese with no meat. So if you're a vegetarian, go that way. But yeah, it's the grilled cheese burrito. So, and they got all the different ones. They got the cheese, chicken, black bean, steak, and ground beef. The whole bunch of fries. My trouble is, it's a little pricey. Now, I didn't know about the cheese, if that was cheaper or not. Hey, Sonny. I think the cheese may be a little bit cheaper because there's no meat in it, but Yeah, almost $6 for that thing, but it was pretty hefty, so I want to go that way. Um, and they will come out with something new as well, I'm sure. So yeah, they're always putting something out. Hey Kyle, how's it going? What you doing? What's up? What's popping? What's happening? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Like I said, it's just kind of quiet night tonight. Kind of recovering from a long week. And actually, yeah, the birthday is actually going to be tomorrow, but yeah. But some of the people that, had streams on certain days, I had to go in on the certain day. But yeah, I'll work on stuff tomorrow. And I think I'm probably gonna have the happy birthday cheers. I'm probably gonna get Mountain Dew Cake Smash and have that. I actually do have some sparkling cider. I may have that, and I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do any kind of alcohol or anything like that. Who knows? But you'll also see some birthday reviews coming out. One of them's not really a birthday review, but it's just fun. Yeah, I do have you got a bottle of cider down there. And then, I don't know, maybe the Flamin' Hot. I'm not sure. I've also got some older Mountain Dews there. Maybe I'll break out that Crystal Pepsi from 2016. Let's try that one. Special occasion. I don't know. Yeah, yikes. And I still got some of the other ones. I've got the the 2-year-old Mountain Dew, and yeah, the Merry Mashup and the Voodoo from the first year, 2019. And then what else? I think I still have a Voltage and another one. I don't remember. I had a whole bunch, and I drank a bunch. I drank a bunch of them that I'd already had for a while. Oh, I still got that Mountain Dew Ice. Maybe I'll do that one. They stopped making that one. Mountain Dew Cherry Ice. That was only out for a brief time. I don't know why they kind of discontinued it. A lot of people did like the Mountain Dew Ice. It was kind of like a Sprite version of Mountain Dew. It wasn't as sweet and lemony, I guess. More like a Sprite. It was clear. It didn't have the different flavors. And yeah. I'm trying to think if there was anything new coming out. I don't really know. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to get some ice and fill up again. So yeah, I'm gonna just have regular Coke this time. 0 sugar. And what was I? Yeah, ice, baby. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, they've had a lot of weird Mountain Dew flavors over the years. I know A lot of people want to bring back the Pitch Black. Some of the other ones. But we'll see what the new year has. I heard they're having Typhoon. They're bringing that back. There were some other ones too that they had in the past. I remember they had a bunch of them. They kind of put like 3 of them out at the at a time, and then they had you like vote on which one you liked the best, and that's the one they kept. And they had that Aruba Jam and Sprite Tropical Remix, and then there was another flavor too. And they had Sangrita Blast and Do SA, but they brought that back. That was at one point. There was a bunch of other weird ones that were out for a little while, and I think there was one called Revolution. Livewire. I know that was out for a while. A Game Fuel, they had that. They had a bunch of other ones too. But they had the thing where you voted on what one was the best, and that's the one they kept. Some of them were like exclusive to fountain drinks and like Kickstart. You know what? Nah, Kickstart. Nah. I've tried a few of those. Wasn't impressed. I've actually still got a couple other ones floating around. I don't even know if I'm going to try them. They weren't that great. They also had Mountain Dew AM, I believe, at one point. Mountain Dew Green, Mr. Green. Strange combos. I heard they're coming out with 2 new Mountain Dew Rise. 2 new flavors of those are coming out. I don't know. I don't know if I want to even try them. Because that Mountain Dew Rise just did not do it for me. A lot of people liked it, but I couldn't get it. It didn't do well. It had that zinc in it, and it was kind of like, ugh. But I don't know, if you like zinc in your drink and you don't want to get sick, go for it, but not for me. So yeah, you gotta be, I guess everybody's a little different on what they like. There's a variety. Everybody's, particular to different things. Believe me, I know. Because I'm telling you all that. I get a big difference in all this testing and stuff. Other people taste different things, and some people like certain things, and some people don't. So, interesting to find out how people react to stuff. And not everybody tastes the same thing. Found that out today too. We'll see. What else? Didn't really find too much store-wise. But work on those, and then I gotta work on some other stuff too. So I don't know if you guys, like I said, I did my lunchtime live. That was just a quick one. I know a lot of people aren't around during the daytime, so if you want to go back and check that out, I really didn't do much. I went to A&W. I had some cheese curds, and I had the KFC chicken and some root beer. Not anything spectacular, but it was kind of interesting. I hadn't been there for quite a while, so I got that. But yeah, I was just did a real quick live during the day. I was just would stop somewhere and said, hey, I'll just go on for a few minutes and have my lunch, and then that's it. But and we'll see what happens. But yeah, they didn't have what I wanted though. I guess that particular branch. Yeah, it's on replay. You can check it out. Like I said, I just had the chicken sandwich, the cheese curds. That was it. Wasn't that long. It was only like about not even a half hour, just a little under. Long enough to eat my lunch, and that was it. Then I came home and, you know, kind of recovered. It's been a long week, a lot of driving. That's the big thing. That's the part that's getting me, is back and forth every day, back and forth. I'm not used to that commuting like that all the time. I used to have to commute, but I don't know. It's gotten worse now. Traffic's a little bit worse now. More traffic on the road, more crazy drivers. Yeah, some people don't know how to drive when they have to merge into traffic and stuff like that. And they get a little wacko. Yeah, they really are all over the road. They don't know how to merge when it merges, you know, when the lane ends. They don't know how to get over. A lot of these things I've seen, they're doing construction, roads closed, things like that. They don't know how to handle themselves when things are different. But eventually, I'll get through it. It's just, it's been rough. So, only got a couple more weeks of this, so we'll see. And I think it's going to be nice, though, in the next couple weeks. I don't have to go every day. And Thanksgiving, I've only got to do 2 days, so that'll be cool. I'll have to do all those, so. But it's interesting. Get to do some different kind of research, you know. And once I'm done, I'll probably be like an expert on evaluating, I guess. Maybe my reviews will be a little more informative. I don't know. Come up with new techniques and stuff. Different names, different words. Not just the same, you know, situation. Yeah. Hey, it's all good though. Yeah. Some can't always be a lovely situation, but you never know. That's the one thing. When I started doing the food reviews, I didn't really know too much about it, and then you know, when I started doing the reviews, I was just doing like a scale of 1 to 5, and that really didn't leave a lot of room for, you know, differentiating stuff. And it was like, you know, there's only the rating, you know, 1 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 or whatever. It didn't leave you a whole lot. And everything can't be a 5 to me. You know, not everything is wonderful, and not everything is like, you know, terrible. So you kind of got a little more room to, you know, rate these things. Sometimes some of them, they're just middle of the road. They're okay. Yeah, that's why I kind of, well, you know, I kind of, if you, like I said, if you ever watch the movie Spinal Tap, you'll know what I'm talking about. Because our amps go up to 11. Well, why don't you just have them up to 10? Because 11 is one better. I like that. So yeah, if you crank it up to 11, then that's like exceptional. Better than a 10. Really outstanding. Anything below a 10's like just, you know, depends on how bad it is. But yeah, if it's really exceptional, it's cranked up to 11. It's the greatest thing out there. One of the best things that I've ever tasted. If it's below that, then it's just, you know, average. Some of them are below average. Some of them are, you know, they're good, but there's just not enough to get them way over the top. That's why I kind of came up with that whole thing, and just went a little bit unique on that idea. Some people do rating scales. They do A, B, C. Some of them do like 1 to 100. Some of them they give them, you know, stars. so many stars, 5 stars, whatever. It's all different, I guess, how everybody. Some people don't even rate them. They just, tell whether they like it or they didn't. Or they recommend it or they don't recommend it, or go out and try it. It's all depends. I mean, it's all good. Everybody's got their own unique way of doing things on their channel, and that's okay. We're all different. So that's cool. There's room for everybody out there, and everybody's got a little bit unique way of doing things, unique way of presenting it, stuff. So I don't see a problem with that, but some people like to, it's not patented that I know of. So, and what else? Not a whole lot. So, what are you doing, Tezzy? Don't start with me tonight. Yeah, he's already got problems. Guess they were hungry tonight. That's why they were causing trouble earlier. And what else? I kind of caught a little bit of the news about some of the new items. Nothing really spectacular coming out. Did see a lot of the things I did see though were mostly at places like we don't have here, so I'm not worried about trying them because we don't have them here. A lot of people keep talking about all the new Arby's stuff that they're releasing, but I don't have an Arby's and there's no one near here, so kind of written Arby's off. Sonic, Pizza Hut, we don't have one here. There's just a lot of stuff we just do not have, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to go out of my way to go review those things. They'll have to get along without me anyway. And some people, they have it in the area, some people don't, so it just depends. I know a lot of people, they don't have In-N-Out, they don't have a Burger King. Some of them don't even have McDonald's. I know that. And I saw the news. Oh man, this is crazy. I don't know what they're thinking, and I think it's the governor that was behind all of this. They're having a war with In-N-Out's having a war with the checking the people to see if they're vaccinated or not, and they're saying hey, you need to check their cards if they want to eat indoors. I guess they were shutting them down because they weren't failing to check for cards and stuff. Well, I guess the governor decided to have a chat with In-N-Out and told them straight out that if they're not going to adhere to the vaccination rules, then they should just get out of California. They want to get In-N-Out out of California. Told them to pick up and leave if they can't adhere to the rules. And that's crazy, Say, you know what? Take your whole operation and get out of the state. Just because they don't want to do what they say. And that's crazy. I mean, what's a business that was pretty much founded in California? Why would they leave? Just because, somebody's telling them they have to adhere to laws and stuff like that. It's just a little rude, but I guess he doesn't want them in the state. He doesn't want them playing the game. I don't know. Personally, I like In-N-Out, but I don't think they should have to submit to all these rules and regulations, but whatever. People want to say and do stuff, but it's all right. Surprisingly, they're the only ones that are really being picked on now, because I think the other ones don't have dine-in, like Burger King and McDonald's. I don't know that they're doing dine-in. I think they're still just doing to-go and drive-through. I don't know. I haven't seen if Jack in the Box is doing it or KFC. A lot of these ones they do not have their lobbies open. So I know some of the establishments, like the regular restaurants, you sit down and you take the order. They're actually opening, and I think they do have to have a check or whatever. But I don't see how they could validate that each business is doing what they're supposed to be doing unless they send out a investigator and have them spot check every business in town that's open for dining. You have to check them and say, hey, are you checking your patrons' vaccination records if they want to eat indoors? So if not, you need to, or you need to show proof if they want to dine in. That's a little crazy. But and I know that they just came up with a whole new thing about boosters. If you've got your shot 6 months ago, you're qualifying for a booster shot any age now. They're not restricting the ages, so I'll probably be getting another one soon whenever I could get an appointment, because it has been 6 months. I checked my record, and yeah, I got my second shot back in May, so it's been a while. So yeah, I'll see about doing that. Better safe than sorry. I know there's a big controversy over that right now. A lot of people, don't want to do it. Can't tell me what to do. Just they like to fight the system. I just don't quite understand it. I've been reading things and stuff that people are sticking to their beliefs, and some people are actually, not. They're not making it, and they're dying with their beliefs intact. Rather than get a shot, they're gonna die. So, guess that's taking it to an extreme. But some people, they're very stubborn, and they won't give into it. Guess they'd rather go out than to give in to their giving into the other people's things and just saying, okay, I'm gonna abandon my belief and not do it. But I think that's a little silly. But I guess everybody's entitled to their opinions. They're entitled to their beliefs. They can do what they want. But personally, I wouldn't do that. I would, before I died, I'd get the shot. But that's just me. Some people are very insistent. They stick to their guns. I remember when they had that back in the 80s, when Mount St. Helens was going to erupt, and they told all the people they needed to leave the area because the volcano was going to erupt any day. And they had that one old guy that was out at the lake. He said he wasn't going to leave. He stayed there, and it erupted, and it took out the whole lake. And he was still there. He wasn't gonna leave, regardless of what it is. And they told him, you need to leave, or else, you're gonna die. He said, I guess he made his peace and said, okay, so be it. Took out the whole lake. No coming back from that one. But I remember that. That was kind of remember it like it was yesterday. It was back in 80 or 81, I think. And I remember it because I had a paper route. And I had to get the papers in the morning, and I had to fold them, and that was like one of the headlines. But yeah, I actually had a paper route back when I was younger from 80. I had it for about a year and a half. I was like 80 to 81. The only trouble with that one was this was back, when you delivered it on your bicycle. Now they do it in cars. Even if they do the papers, they don't really do much. Not very many people subscribe to newspapers anymore. But yeah, Yeah, I was there for about a year and a half. The only thing with that was it was really bad because I couldn't take any days off. I had to do delivery every day, and if I ever wanted to go anywhere or out of town, I had to find someone to substitute for me. And actually, I did that one time, and the guy that I had take over for me totally screwed up my route. Dumped a lot of papers. He gave them to the wrong people. It was a total disaster. And it was, yeah. And the thing was, is, like before I went away, I said, come along with me on the route and I'll show you where I go. I've got a list of all the customers and the stuff that I knew and the ones that I didn't. He came along, he was cool. And then, like, I guess when it came time I was out of town and he got the papers. He didn't know what he was doing, or he just didn't know what to do on the list, and dumped a lot of papers, and there were a lot of mad customers that day. And back then, yeah, we had to go collecting too at the end of the month. You had to go around with your little book, and they had like little receipts and stuff, and then people would actually pay. They either pay with a check or they'd pay cash. You had to go around to each subscriber and collect the um, subscription fees. Some people would pay like a couple months in advance. Some people would pay the exact day, and some would pay the exact amount. Some people would say, here, keep the change or whatever. That's a tip. I remember this one guy used to pay the exact amount every time. And it was weird too, because it was like $750 or $775 a month, and that was back in the 80s. So, but I remember he always paid the same way. He must have worked at a bank or something. He paid a $5 bill, a $2 bill, and 50-cent piece and a quarter. It was like $7.75 or something, I believe. I don't remember the exact amount, but he paid with all the the exact amount. Sometimes, occasionally, he would pay with $3. One time, I guess he didn't have it. Wasn't that he was a jerk? He was just very particular about getting everything ready. No, not 75. This was back in the 80s. As I was saying, this is back in the 80s when I had the paper out. It was like 15 or 13 or what. I don't even remember what it was. But yeah, he paid the exact amount. Some people would pay, $10 and get change, and some people would pay with the check. It'll already be written out. No big deal. And then somewhere along the line, they started doing the home billing. They would send you an invoice and then you'd pay by mail. And well, if I'm 75, then you're 80, I guess. I don't know. 85, maybe? Who knows? Tazzy, what are we doing? Yeah, come here. Tazzy, where are you going? I don't know where you are. Taz. No. I think you changed your birth certificate. You switched a couple numbers around. Yeah, who knows? But yeah, that was back in the day. I did have a paper out for a little while. And it didn't pay very much. I think I remember. I don't even remember. It wasn't very much. I know. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I've seen a few myself, so. And I was in Vietnam. No, I wasn't anywhere near Vietnam. Yeah. Just remember having the paper out back in the 80s and seeing all the headlines and stuff that went on back then. Wish I would have saved some of those, some papers actually, because that was back with the Challenger disaster and a lot of the stuff that went on there, regular ones. So, tragedies and worldwide events and stuff that really important. Some of them were really important. I remember they had like space shuttle, and I think at one point I had one that my friend sent me a long time ago. I think it was in Florida. There was a big hurricane, and it destroyed a lot of towns and stuff. And it was Hurricane Andrew, and I was like, it says like Andrew ravages Florida. And I had that paper for a while. Or Andrew destroys Tampa, I think it was. I was like, cool. Didn't know my own strength. Back in the day when the newspaper headlines were the only way you got the news. So news on TV and newspapers, that was it. But I remember all those old shocking headlines. And when you read further into it, it's like, okay, it's a hurricane. It wasn't Andrew. So, yeah, fun stuff back then. Remembering all the old stuff from when I was little. I mean, that was a whole different time back then too. And yeah, the kids had to do the paper routes. Question. Yes. Waiting and seeing for the question. Riddle me this, Batman. There you go. All right. Waiting for the question. Oh, there he's sleeping. Okay. Trying to make sure I keep track of the cats so they don't attack me. Sometimes they sneak up on me and I don't know it. But they're sleeping finally. So, let's see. What else? Oh yeah, I still have my cookies. That's right. Still have cookies. Made quite a bit. I made peanut butter cookies from the Reese's peanut butter cookie from the cookie dough. Not bad. Pretty good. Peanut butter cookies. Very simple too. It's pre-made cookie dough, and all you do is smash it and put it in the oven. You smash the cookies, and you put them in the oven, and that's it. Pretty good. I think they have other ones too. Reese's, they had Hershey's and sugar cookies. I will. Sunday, you will see the recipe. And the recipe is very simple. Write this one down. Okay. Very simple for these cookies. Get a pen, get a pen. Okay. Number one, go to the store. Number two, go to the refrigerator section and find the bag marked Reese's Peanut Butter Cup cookie dough. Buy that package, bring it home, open it up, and smash them down and put them in the oven. They're already made. Seriously, yes. These are pre-made cookies in the refrigerator section at your local store. And all you have to do is, they're already separated into pieces and you smash them down. That's it. That's the recipe. The old ad. Go to the freezer, get the box. Pre-made cookie dough. Almost like the, what's that? Pillsbury cookies. You slice them. They come in a tube, you slice them. Some of them are already made. Put in chunks and you separate them and bake them. Some of them are actually mixes and you have to mix them up. I've seen a few. Mostly sugar cookies. And I know for Christmas time, I think they have like themed ones. They have like elf cookies and minion cookies and holiday ornaments. They're just a sugar cookie with different colors in them, and then you put them on there and they come out like ornaments, and then the elf minions. I think I've seen other Santa Claus reindeer. Yes, question. But I have seen those in the store. They get it every year. It's a little different. I've seen them different themed ones. But yeah. Christmas trees. Most of those are sugar cookies, though. I don't know if they're maybe chocolate chip, peppermint, like candy cane ones. I've seen those. They're red and white. They have like a candy cane. No, they're mods. Just the mods that have been in here for a while. Nothing in particular. Just some of the people that are on a regular basis. I made them mods. Occasionally we have problems. They're there to watch out for, the problem people. Hopefully we won't get any. But you never know. Sometimes they're out there. I don't know. You know what? I might have to go check something out for a second. Let me see. Hang on a second, guys. Let me see. Check something out. I knew I had this. Well, that's the rules. And then there are other rules that certain words are not allowed. Certain icons are not allowed. Those have been banned. Now this one is so old. It's falling apart, but the inside of the book is still good. I remember having this from when I was very little. Still have it. This is the old this is an old Betty Crocker cookie book. And you can see the covers coming apart. But all the old holiday cookies and stuff that they had in there. And this is probably what, I think like 50s. Okay, well. Yeah. Well, welcome to the channel, and welcome to the new first edition from 63. 63. And these are kind of cool. They had actually pictures of these, and some of them I always wanted to try just because they were cool looking. And they have all these recipes, make drop cookies, and then they have like pictures of all the individual cookies. Yeah. Some of them sound good, but you could tell how old this one is because it has been used, and it's got, you know, cookie stains and everything on it. There was one in here that I wanted. They got bars and chocolate peppermint, ginger almond, all kinds of cool. Half and half. There's one in here that I wanted to find. Candy cane cookies. Ginger snaps. Here. These are the ones I always wanted to make. They're these ones. I guess you do make like red and white dough. Regular dough, and then you make some white and then you twist it. Kind of fun. Peanut butter and jelly cookies. Ooh, that sounds good. Peanut butter cookies, peanut butter and jelly. Oh, this is a thumbprint cookie. Okay, that's cool. So it's a peanut butter cookie, and then you put jelly in the middle. Yeah, I like those ones. Like that. Yeah, that's what you could add. You could take the peanut butter cookie and then just put a chocolate kiss on the middle. Those would be good. Instead of shortbread, you could do a Hershey Kiss, or you could put a little miniature, or you could put chocolate chips, I guess. You know, a lot of different stuff you could do. Yeah, little chocolate things, chocolate chips. See, these always look cool. See, they show all these cookies when you do. A lot of people would do that for Christmas. They would bake a big variety of cookies and make it like in a box. Different types of cookie. Sugar cookie, gingerbread, oatmeal, a lot of weird snickerdoodles, ginger snaps, lemon cookies. They just make a whole bunch of different cookies, and then they put them all in a tin and give them away to everybody. I don't think I'm gonna do cookies this year for Christmas. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Usually I do the gingerbread and the sugar cookies, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. All right. Thanks, Dromar. See you tomorrow. Or see you later. Tomorrow will be the birthday show, but we will see. what I do, but yeah. But yeah, that was always cool. I was that's an old cookie book from '63, so you know it's been a while. I think I've actually seen a newer version of it. Um, I mean, the book itself is still okay. It's just the cover's all messed up, but you can still read the recipes. Yeah, little fun stuff. Actually, a pretty good book because it goes through all the recipes and it's got a lot of stuff. But like I said, yeah, it's been around. It's seen better days, but I guess I could make like photocopies of it or keep it intact. Or you could just take pictures of the pages. So, never know. But I know some people really like doing baking for the holidays. They totally get into it. They make fudge, they make cookies, pies, candy. You name it, I don't know. Some people just like to do a lot of baking, breads. I'm not so big for baking much. I don't know. Usually just use the mixes or boxes of stuff, cakes. Never been good for cooking from scratch, but some people are. So. Well, that'd be good. Yeah. I've done banana bread. I've done. I made pumpkin bread the other day, but zucchini bread is okay. Mostly like banana, or some people make like other cinnamon bread. A lot of different stuff. I actually have a bread maker too, but I don't use it that much. Cinnamon raisin bread. You could have all these other ones. They have recipes. I need to make a good banana bread. I got a recipe for it, but it's kind of involved, so I don't know if I want to make that particular one. It's a whole lot of work. You have to take the bananas and then you like to where they're almost black, and then you put them in the microwave and you get the juice of the banana, I guess, out of there. Yeah, I've only really used it a couple of times. I've actually made the jam in the bread maker. You can make like jams or jellies. Run it through there. Sometimes you could make like pizza dough. Just run the ingredients through there and just kneads it up in a ball. That would be okay. I don't know. Sometimes those machines just don't make the bread. It doesn't come out really good in those bread. It depends on the bread machine. Some of them are a little bit better than others. They knead them a little better. Some of them, yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't do a good job. Guess those are the cheaper machines. What you're actually, what's best to do with those type of things, I think, is just make the dough in the machine and then cook the bread in the oven. Because cooking it in those loaf pans that are in there, it doesn't turn out right. It doesn't rise well. But yeah, I would say, yeah, make the dough in there and then put it in a regular loaf pan and cook it in the oven. Probably get a better rise on it, better loaf. Or if you want to spend the time, do it by hand, but that's a lot of kneading for the bread dough. You really got to get a workout too, because you get that dough correct, really kneading it and molding it and all that stuff. Yeah, you get a stand mixer too. That would work, but I don't usually make bread. I like the sweet breads, and never really made zucchini bread, or some people like date bread, pumpkin breads, uh, chocolate chip breads. Hey Manji, how's it going? How you doing? Some of them are very unique though. I know I've seen like other stuff. Well, yeah, it's true, but you got to have a really good, either the KitchenAid or one of those other ones, I guess. I actually have one, but I don't ever use it. It's not really a it's a cheapo kind of stand mixer. It's not like a KitchenAid. It's a different one, and I just don't use it as much. I actually have a hand mixer that I use for things, but yeah, for the bread dough and all that, I don't usually do that. So, and like I said, I have used the machine a little bit, but I don't know. Oh, okay, well, that's good. Yeah, if you could get one of those industrial professional mixers, those are even better. But I remember I used to, back what, 90s? Yeah, late 80s, early 90s. I worked at a Pizza Hut, and that's what I did. I made dough. Made the dough for the day every day. I was there for 6 months, almost a year, I think. Made all the dough every day. Had to come in early, start mixing the dough, letting it rise, putting it in the pans. Yeah, and we had to, every day you had to kind of figure out what you needed for the day, for the amount of dough. Kind of had to prep it. They would do like a prediction, and they'd say, okay, we need 100 mediums and 50 larges and whatever. We had to make them all for the day. Those big industrial dough mixers with the big metal bowls, like 50-pound loaves. Yeah, depends on the dough though, because like the one was pan, one was cracker dough, one was hand tossed. We used to do that at this one place I worked at. Oh, I remember that. It's called Pinky's Pizza, and we would mix the dough, and you'd put it in these plastic bags, and then you'd stick it in the walk-in and let it proof, and it would puff up the bags with all that gas in there, I guess, while it was fermenting. It was called Pinky's Pizza. Yes, they actually have one place around here. There used to be three of them, but they got another one called Porky's Pizza. So, but yeah, you had to have the bags, and then it had all that dough in them, and then it would have like all that the gas that had puffed it up. People would inhale that gas and get lightheaded. It's all that fermented yeast. Yeah, those were fun. Used to do those all the time. We used to have to make the sauce, everything, yeah. No, one was actually called Porky's Pizza. I think it had a pig. And the one was called Pinky's because I think the guy's nickname was Pinky. I don't know if it means because it was like his finger, or if it was to, I don't know. He liked pink, I don't know. Or had a pinky ring or whatever. I remember we did have to have like pink shirts. They were like light pink. I kind of remember that. Yeah, and then like the logo was like pink neon. I worked there for a good year and a half, I think. They actually had pretty good pizza. It was kind of cool, but eventually they went under. But it was a interesting place to work. I learned how to make pizza there really good. Yeah, well, that was their color. It was actually then they had gray, brownish gray. I think then it was brownish and gray, and then they just had the little pink logo on it. The name was written in pink neon. But yeah, that was it. But it was good. It was actually good pizza, and it's kind of fun to work there. But yeah, this was back in what 85, 86, 87, I think. Yeah, so while ago. So, I worked in a few pizza parlors, pizza places. I don't know what you want to call them. So I know pretty well how to make pizza. And what else? Worked at a Whataburger for a minute, not very long. And yeah, like I said, I had newspaper out, and worked at the fair one year. But that was when I was, younger. But other than that, no, nothing really exciting. Well, nothing wrong with that. Oh, I'm sure it was probably not fun. Oh, I remember I worked at this one place for, oh, a couple months, 2 months maybe. It didn't last long. It was supposed to be a gourmet hamburger place, and it flopped. Number one, it was too expensive, and number two, they were way out on the outskirts of town, and no one went out there. They didn't even know they were there. It was like gourmet hamburger bar and bakery. So people would go there for the bar, but yeah, the hamburgers and stuff was a little expensive. Yeah, the hamburgers were like way too expensive. This was what, back in 80, I want to say 84, 85. And I think they charged like $7 or $8 for a hamburger back then. So probably would have been like 20 bucks now. And yeah, they had steaks, and then they had it wasn't French fries, it was chips. It was like yeah, well, this was back when you had to deliver on your bike. You didn't have cars, and you didn't have you know, back when people got newspapers. No one gets a newspaper now. Very few people. But yeah, everybody had to deliver on bikes. There, after a while though, then they started doing the cars, and they only made it to